My election to Dáil Éireann and the opportunity to serve in the Government of Ireland have been the greatest of honours, for which I will always be grateful to the people of Dublin Central and beyond. In more than 20 years of public life, my goal always has been to make a difference to our country for the benefit of our people. I have served in 4 different governments since July 2014, with much of this time as Minister for Finance and Minister for Public Expenditure. In these offices, my aim has been to build a better and fairer Ireland through careful management of our economy and our public finances. I have done my utmost to discharge this duty in the long-term interests of our people. Through 10 budgets, I played my role in supporting our economy and our people through the challenges of Brexit, the COVID pandemic, reform of international taxation, and the effects of soaring inflation. When I began this work, our deficit stood at €2.1 billion. In Budget 2026, we project a general government surplus of €8.4 billion, with €24 billion due to be saved in our 2 national wealth funds by next year. 2.13 million people were working in our economy in 2016. This now stands at 2.8 million people. 681,000 more people at work, and debt as a share of our national income was at 116%. It is now at 67%. This is due to the people of Ireland, to their work and to their resilience. But political decisions do matter, and I was privileged to play a part in making those decisions. A positive force in this progress is our engagement with other countries through trade, through friendship, and through diplomacy. That is why it has been a great honour to serve as President of the Eurogroup since 2020. This work has allowed me to see firsthand the immense value and benefit of our membership of the European Union, and it's been a great privilege to work with fellow finance ministers during this time. And this importance, this benefit of international cooperation has been a key theme of my public life. And the opportunity has now presented itself for me to further contribute to this cooperation at a different level. I will soon be taking up the role of Managing Director and Chief Knowledge Officer of the World Bank Group based in Washington, D.C. I am therefore departing from public life in Ireland. I have informed my party leader and Taoiseach, Simon Harris TD, of my intention to resign as Minister for Finance effective from today, and I will also tender my resignation to Dáil Éireann later this week. The importance of international cooperation in meeting the needs of our most vulnerable and rising to the global challenges of our time has never been greater. The mission of the World Bank is to end extreme poverty, to boost shared prosperity on a livable planet. The bank plays a leading role in our world through the development of policies and financial supports that build economic resilience and growth for so many. I want to make the case for this work and to play a role in making this cooperation as effective as possible. So this post is an opportunity to do so, to continue public service, to do so in a different way. This would not have been possible without the support of so many. So a few brief words of thanks. First, I want to thank the communities of Dublin Central. I have not always made the easiest of arguments to them and to our country, but their support in electing me and then re-electing me on 3 occasions humbled me. Some of those elections were really demanding, but the people stood by me, and I will always be very grateful. Thank you to the elected and non-elected members of Fine Gael, particularly in Dublin Central. I did not just have colleagues with whom I served, or volunteers with whom I campaigned with at election time. I made many valued friends. I have always been proud to represent my party, and I thank the members of that party of Fine Gael for their support, for their friendship and encouragement for so long. I want to particularly acknowledge the Taoiseach, Simon Harris TD. His energy, his vision, has made a decisive difference to Fine Gael at a critical time. I've been so proud to work with him and know that in a few years he will again lead our government and country with distinction and with great effect. I also want to acknowledge the personal and working relationships that I have had with many in Fianna Fáil. Michael McGrath and Jack Chambers were and are exceptional colleagues. They were the finest of partners in some tough moments. It was really great to work with them, and I wish each of them the very best. As I do indeed the Taoiseach Micheál Martin. He is an honourable and deeply committed public servant, and he leads the government of our country with skill and with determination. To the public servants within the Department of Finance and the Department of Public Expenditure, their expertise and dedication are of the highest standard, and I count myself lucky to have been their minister. Working alongside me have been my own small team, engaging with constituents, advising me on my ministerial work. Their loyalty, their professionalism has been a constant for some time now, through the good days and the not so good days. This is a day of great personal change for them. I can't thank them enough for all they have done. And also to the members of An Garda Síochána, with whom I've worked closely, who supported me in my daily duties, their work and their professionalism was greatly valued. So I know there is still so much more progress that we have to make in our great country. So much more we have to do with regard to building more homes, to tackling climate change, to supporting those with disabilities. I know the needs are many. I know we need to better meet them. The desire, the ambition to do this has been the driving force for every day that I have held office. It is my belief that we should still be able to acknowledge what is still to do while making the case for what has already been done, the progress we have made. We acknowledge what more we have to do, but make the case for what has happened. And that is why I have repeatedly made the case for the political centre in Ireland, in Europe. A centrist approach has been critical to the economic and social development of Ireland. I am, as I emphasised, so deeply aware of the many challenges. However, this is still the best framework in which to make progress and pursue the long-term well-being of Ireland and Europe. This is the case that I have made. In so doing, it has been, again, a privilege to serve as a public representative for over 20 years. As a member of Dáil Éireann and as a member of the Government of Ireland, I did my best every day. I want to now do the same in the work of a globally vital institution that I will join at a time of great change in our world. Thank you.
That's it.
There we go. Great. Jack, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you all.